You don't have to go hard, you just have to go is a great motto for those days when it rains outside, you feel tired, the couch is warm and inviting, and getting in your jogging shoes is just about the last thing in the world you want to do. Sometimes the hardest part of running isn't the running itself, but just getting going, hopping in your gear, stepping out the door, and adding pace. You know you'll feel better afterwards, and you know you'll be thankful that you went, but convincing yourself is hard at times. So how can you help yourself stick to it when times get tough? Making a solid but flexible running plan is a great start. A training plan can also solve some of the issues even experienced runners face. After they've reached the initial goal they set themselves, competed in a 5K, ran for 45 minutes without getting exhausted, or made a half-hour run a regular workout routine, they ask themselves, now what? How do I become even better as a runner? The obvious answer is to run more often, faster, and for longer. Be very careful about how you do this though. If you now run 5 kilometers a few times a week, adding just 1 kilometer to your run is a lot percentage-wise. Similarly, if you choose to go harder by adding intensity instead of duration, be aware that your body may initially need more recovery time before it's ready for the next push. To get better, you need a plan. A lack of an exercise program rarely leads to good results and systematic development. If you want to gradually become a better runner, then you need to do a little bit of planning. Without planning and tracking your exercises, you run the risk of either sticking to a very similar routine week in, week out, and never progress, or you bite more than you can chew, adding too much work too fast, and then either become burnt out or injured. There are 3 basic principles that make for a good running plan. You have a goal, you add different types of runs to your training, and different kinds of training to your routine, and you increase your load, distance, and intensity gradually, allowing enough recovery time. Whether you are a seasoned runner or just starting out, there are a few guidelines that apply to all when creating a running program. The first one is to set a tangible goal. It helps to be able to put a date down in your calendar, find a race, and get ready to feel the excitement of reaching the finish line. As a beginner, for your first race, make it a goal to finish running. The time to set ambitious goals is later. The second is to remember that hard workouts need to be balanced out with easy workouts, and especially for beginners with complete rest. As a rule of thumb, don't plan an interval workout the day before or the day after a long run. Include long runs at an easy pace to increase your weekly mileage and interval training to improve your anaerobic capacity. Variety is also key if you want to improve your fitness and become a better runner. So mix up your workouts and vary the duration and intensity of your training sessions. Thirdly, make your running program progressive. Add load, whether it's distance, frequency, or speed, gradually, allowing your body to adjust to the new, higher demand bit by bit. A good rule to live by is to not increase your mileage and intensity gradually by more than 10% each week. A polar running program can help you analyze your current training history and use this data to set up a personalized running plan. Whether it's a 5K or 10K race, a half marathon, or a marathon, running program plans your workouts, including different types of runs and cross-training exercises. Finally, set yourself up for success when creating your weekly training schedule and allow for a little bit of wiggle room. Leave some space for unplanned, time-consuming events like getting sick, getting injured, unusually busy periods at home or at work, and other things that might interrupt your planned workout routine. If or when you get sidetracked, be forgiving and be kind to yourself, and get back with the program when you can. Next up, we'll look at training at the right pace.